An oldie, but a different use for it. Hey guys, it's Alina here, and today we're doing my November favorites. So if you've never seen a favorites video, we're basically going through all the items that I've been obsessed with for this month. I kind of missed October, because stuff. So I'm trying to get the jump on November, so I guess this is technically an October, November favorites, whatever. And if I still sound kind of mouth breathy, it's because I'm still sick, but I'm trying to push through. It only took me half the day to get ready rather than the entire day, so I'm obviously getting better. And I put my hair in a ponytail because I didn't want to deal. So before we get started, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you love monthly favorites videos and you want me to keep doing them. I will try my best to keep doing them. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, first item, no particular order, is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I know a lot of people love this foundation. I too have loved this foundation. I had a deluxe sample size in the shade light beige, and I loved it, but I felt like the shade was just a little off. Just a little off. So I finally found my right shade, which is the shade Nude, and I love this foundation. This foundation makes me so happy. I love it just as much as the Urban Decay Naked Skin, but I find that this one I'm more content with one coat, and I don't necessarily have to go for a second like I do with the Naked Skin foundation when I need a little more coverage, which lately has been a thing for me. So yeah, I really love this foundation. If you haven't tried it, I highly recommend you try it. They've got a lot of shades now, and I heard a rumor that they're coming out with some more, so that's good. And if you don't have like a Sephora or an Ulta or whatever near you, try to color match yourself online. All of those stores you can return if the shade isn't right, so don't let that deter you. The next item is my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pore Pressed Powder. I have been using this to set my foundation. I absolutely love it. I have the loose powder as well, but I find that this is a lot easier to just, throw in my bag and stuff. I use it with a brush, my favorite Sephora collection powder brush that they've recently gotten rid of. But it's nice to have the little pad in here in case I bring this with me on the go. It does have a mirror, but I find that it's really amazing, and I like how it sets my foundation, and yeah. So the next item is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and you guys are like, you've talked about this a bunch. Look, you're almost done with the tube. It's almost an empties, but I have a different use for this and a different reason why it's in this monthly favorites. Yes, I use it on my eyelids, but a YouTuber by the name Nakia Joy, I think, oh my god, don't kill me if I got her name wrong. I was binge watching her videos. I just stumbled across her when I was in San Francisco, and she had one video about foundation separating on your nose and how to prevent that from happening, and I was like, girl, tell me all your secrets, please. Because I actually texted my friend not that long ago, and I was like, what is going on? Is it because I'm getting older? What is happening? Because I kept finding separation on my nose and also around my nose, and I was like, am I not exfoliating enough? And I started exfoliating like crazy. So I don't know exactly what attributed it to being better, but I'm gonna say it's this. So one of her tips was to use an eyeshadow primer on your nose and around your nose instead of a regular primer. I don't know how she figured that out. I don't know if she's like a sorceress or something, but it works, and it's the best solution that I've found so far. It's not perfect, but it's the best so far. I'll try to leave her channel linked down below. If you do go check her out, make sure you let her know that I sent you. She's got a lot of amazing tips. So the next item is IT Cosmetics Je ne sais quoi Lip Balm. It's supposed to be like lip balm, lip treatment. The truth is, this thing literally never leaves my purse except for right now, which means that when I leave my house, I'm gonna be reaching for it in my bag and it's not gonna be there. I have to remember to put it back. This stuff is amazing. It's just a lip balm, but it's magical. I just love how it feels. It's not tacky at all. It's just a nice lip balm. When you wanna level up from Burt's Bees or EOS lip balm, this is it. And it looks nice. It's got a magnetic little closure here, so you're not gonna end up with, random crumbs in the bottom of your bag on your chapstick like could happen with other, lip balms. Really amazing stuff. I love it. It just, Good, 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 good. I've got 2 brushes this time. One is the Sephora Pro Featherweight Blending Brush. This is number 93. And I use this one for highlight. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. I have a Luxie brush that I've been using for highlight, but it's a little like fatter than this one. So this one I think is absolutely perfect. I also have a Makeup Forever brush, and it's number 150. I hate that they don't name the brushes. I guess it makes sense because you don't want to like tell people exactly what they should use it for and like kind of hinder the creativity of using it for something else. But tell me what the brushes are for, please. I don't want to think. But yeah, so it's kind of like an angled, some people might use it for blush. I think it's too dense for blush. So I've actually been using it for contour when I don't need some serious contour. So kind of like that light, sort of a cheekbone going on there. We got some definition, but not like, you know? So yeah, I like it. And they're really soft brushes, they're amazing. Oh, now I'm congested and now I sound like me. Okay. If you follow me on Instagram, you know what eyeshadow palettes I've been obsessed with. Probably not a secret because you guys know I love Too Faced. I don't know, for whatever reason, their holiday sets this year were better than I think any other year. I've never reached for their eyeshadow palettes and their holiday sets as much as I have this year. So last month I put the Chocolate Chop set in my monthly favorites, and that's because that's the one I was using the most. This month, it's the Mary Macarons palette that comes in the set and the Grand Hotel Cafe palettes. So I took these on my trip to San Francisco. I freaking love these palettes. I love both of them. And they're both standalone palettes, which you guys know is very important to me. This one created my entire look today. I've created tons of looks with just these as well. That's what I call a good value. So I will say in the Grand Hotel Cafe set, my favorite is, oh, I lost a little sheet on the inside. I don't know why that bothers me. My favorite 2 of this set are the Eggnog Latte one and the Gingerbread Cookie one. These are amazing. And as you can see, like I've dug into this shade here, Skinny Latte. It's such an amazing transition shade. It just like gives everything to me. It just makes me just so happy. I love it. Can't believe I lost that little sheet. Am I the only one that keeps those sheets? And then in this palette, I am in love with these like shimmery shades. They're like amazing for halo looks. I do wish that instead of like this dark color, there was, I don't know, a different dark color because I don't do a lot of smoky eyes. But I know that most palettes need a black shade. Really, really good set. By the way, all of these products will be listed and linked below. Oh my god, my head. Okay, we gotta move. We gotta move because my head is getting crazy. I got one skincare item. It's, I hate saying this, it's the Dermadoctor Kakadu C Intensive Vitamin C Peel Pads. I cannot say that I've noticed a huge difference on my face, probably because I haven't been consistently using it. It does burn a little, and I like to think that it's doing something. But where I've found a difference, and this is gonna be kind of random because these are meant for your face, I've been developing a lot of like bumps on the back of my arm. You guys know what I'm talking about. Just like little bumps, not like pimples, just little bumps. So I was like, these are meant to resurface your face. Let me try it on the back of my arms. So it's like a little pad, you open up the little package and you rub it on your clean face, and then I go ahead and I rub it on the back of my arms, and then you have to rinse it off, so don't forget to rinse it off on the back of your arms. I don't know, I've noticed a difference. So, not for my face. Definitely works for the back of your arms. Let's move on to lippies. So the first one is my Nude Sticks Lip and Cheek Pencil in the shade Whisper. It's what I'm wearing today. It's just a nude shade. It's just nude as F, but not like dead nude. Still has some color to it, which I like. And I've got a code for 15% off. I will leave it somewhere here. You want to save. So these are meant to be both lip and cheek pencils. I don't really ever use them for the cheek just because I don't use a lot of cream cheek products, but they're really, really amazing for the lips. It's interesting. They feel like, oh my god, this is going to be kind of like a matte finish and drying, but then they're not. They're like super moisturizing. super bizarre. So this is the shade Whisper. I highly recommend this shade. Next up, an oldie but a goodie, and it never steers me wrong. It's the Tarteist Lip Paint in the shade TBT. I keep bringing this one in monthly favorites because every time I wear it, I love it, and you guys do too. You guys always comment on it. It's the higher one. Oh, it's so pretty. And then the last one is Ofra Cosmetics Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick in the shade Sao Paulo. This is probably the lightest nude that I have. So for me, this is the lightest I can go without looking dead. Really, really pretty shade. And I also have a promo code for this. Alina30 gets you 30% off your entire order, which is amazing. And you guys know I've been talking about Ofra Cosmetics forever, so I'm happy to finally have a promo code to share with you guys because I've been obsessed. You can go back to other monthly favorites videos from back in the day, and I've been talking about it forever. And I love the new packaging. I have like all the old school packaging ones, so when I have like the new one, it makes me excited. It just looks prettier. I brought back an old favorite, my Smashbox Crush on Blush Palette. I think this was limited edition, but if not, I'll link it below. I forgot how much I love this palette. I brought it back from the dead. And it's interesting, like you would not think that this is shimmery enough, like light enough for highlight, but it's actually really, really good. That's what I'm wearing today. I need like an up close camera to do like highlight cam. And I'm also wearing this blush today, which is Rosette. I love this palette. So good. I do have a book this time around. Although it says AA on the front. No, it's not Alcoholics Anonymous. And honestly, when I carry this book around, especially to the gym, people are like, It stands for Aziz Ansari. I don't know about you guys, but when I have a hardcover book, I don't like the sleeve to get all messed up, so I always just carry the book and put the sleeve somewhere else. I'm weird about my books. So this is Aziz Ansari's book, Modern Romance. So I love Aziz Ansari. I love him as a comedian, and I just finished reading the Mindy Kaling books, and I was just thinking, like, I bet this book is hilarious, like, modern romance, and I think in the cover he has, like, a cell phone or something. So I'm like, this is probably gonna be really funny. Not only is it funny, but it actually is educational. So rather than just him being, haha, Mr. Comedian, talking about dating in this day and age, he takes it several steps further. He like teams up with sociologists, he travels the world, interviewing people of different generations on how they met their spouse and how dating is this day and age and all that. And there's just so much interesting information in here of how people used to date back in the day and how people used to meet back in the day, and then how our culture of today and so much technology has kind of like really messed it up. So if you're single like me, it would probably make you feel a little doomed, but it's in a funny way. And if you're not single, reading this book will probably make you feel really appreciative of your partner despite them not taking out the trash or whatever. So I highly recommend this read. I will link it below. I think by now they have it on paperback, so it should be cheaper, but I just wanted to get my hands on it, so that's why I had to get the hardcover. So those are all the favorites that I've had for this month. Be sure to leave your favorites in the comments because I love to hear the stuff that you guys are obsessed with for the month, just because, I don't know, I like the conversation. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to give it a big thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe and check out all my other videos. Hope you guys have a good one. See ya. My favorite Oof.